Alright, and the race started. They're both heading to airstrip right now. There's going to be a short cutscene, followed up with a small amount of gameplay, and then another cutscene, followed up by another short amount of gameplay, and then a long cutscene. So during this time, it'd be if you guys have any questions, this would be a great time to answer them because there's not much to commentate on. It is just a couple. It's like what is it, like a 6-minute cutscene at the end.
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Both of them got pretty good floods.
Power up complete. Thank you for purchasing
The movement tech, it's pretty nice. There's some pretty heavy movement at times. There's a couple things that I'll explain. There's a couple moves like the momentum spin jump, because Mario has some weird physics where if he dives and then rolls out onto a incline, he'll go faster, and then you'll want to do a spin jump immediately after that to get the full momentum spin jump. And it'll just give you a lot more speed, so you'll be able to move a lot farther horizontally. So the movement tech is pretty cool.
Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the R button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button. Instructions complete. Proceed.
Yeah. Now they're gonna fight the polluted piranha. This one's the easiest because all the other ones will flinch whenever you hit them with the water. So it'll keep you from being able to spray in its mouth. So this one's really nice because you can just spam water in it. It'll die. What are times? Their times. Lingo has a 129.36 for his any percent, and Ab has a 123 for his any percent, and the current world record is 114.40 as well.
Court is now in session.
And this is the long cutscene. No problem. No problem, greeting card.
Using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shrine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because of all of our guardians. The shrine sprites have vanished from their gathering spot at the shrine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is
It's just exposition, greeting card.
Behold this sketch of the perpetrator.
Keep you, it's like the reason that you're stuck on the island and have to clean it up.
The guilty party sits among us.
No problem. That's what I'm here for, is to explain the tips and tricks.
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty of charge. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island until Isle Delfino is completely free of his
handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine Sprite sprites
if Phoenix Wright was there as his defense attorney, Mario, this game would be over. That's correct, Tidal Wave.
It is most pitiable.
If only they had Phoenix Wright here. That'd be an awesome crossover DLC.
Requested to mute my mic, so I'm probably gonna do that.
From becoming any dirtier, the perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal.
Alright, and we're just about to get to gameplay, and that'll be pretty much the end of all cutscenes. The rest we all have cutscene skips for. I guess he doesn't have subtitles. Alright, we already see some different paths. Ab going over the rooftops where Lingomaniac chooses to do the slide. There's not much difference between the times that I've known about. Alright, and then we're gonna go see the first Shadow Mario chase. It'll be interesting to see if either of them go for the insta-kill. It's where you do a spam spray. Spam spray is where you'll see the water shoot out like a shotgun instead of a continuous stream. It's really nice for things like cleaning up goop and stuff. We're not really sure if it's meant to be in the game or not. Looks like Ab went to go do it there. Still getting the quick kill on him though. As long as he doesn't cross that that weird diagonal line between the dark and the light, it'll be fast. Normally if he goes past that, you'll take a slower route, which takes about 10 seconds. Oh, looks like ooh, Lingo is really close to getting the early M there. Saves a couple frames. I really like Bianca just because it has a lot of good movement. You'll see them do a hover slide. It's where you hover and then immediately slide after. Makes them go fast. Looks like Ab gets some pretty good RNG on the spider. Alright. Oh, okay. Looks like Lingomaniac is going for the windmill wall kick instead of just going up the windmill. So we'll actually fight PD twice. This first fight's pretty easy. He is technically the first boss. Ab getting a perfect spam spray into his mouth, that's really nice. So spam spray, like, it takes 3 spam sprays to fill him all the way up, and then you ground pound on his belly. Ooh, he's getting bonked there, that's not what you want to see. So they spray his side so that he'll turn towards you and then open the mouth. You'll see that a lot. There is there's quite a bit of RNG in this run. Not a lot of it, just there are a couple stages that are pretty RNG heavy. There is when you fight PD the second time, there's quite a bit of RNG. It's mostly just boss fights that have the RNG, as well as the first shine in Gyanta. The rest isn't really RNG heavy. Those are the only big RNG parts. You'll also see the runners ground pounding every time they are going to get a shine. So when you grab a shine, it does the animation once you're touching the ground. So the best way to do that is by ground pounding, so it'll send you down faster. And Ab's now heading into Bianco 3, which is the first secret of the run. You'll see quite a bit of secrets. Secrets are when Shadow Mario takes Flood from you, and then puts you in this weird, I don't know, like, stage bit. They're fun and interesting. So you'll see Shadow Mario come and take Flood away from you, and then you just do the level without Flood, really. Looks like Ab missed there. Ooh, that was a really nice recovery by Ab as well. Looks like Lingomaniac gets the fast part on the stage, didn't mess up, and just had a really good movement there. So another difference between the English or the NTCU and the Japanese version is, in the English it just says shine, whereas in the Japanese version it says shine get. It's not really a big difference. It doesn't really cause any time loss, it's just a cool little fact. So here we're gonna see Travel Skip. Travel Skip, they're gonna want to kill this polluted piranha, and then immediately after killing him, slide all the way back to Bianco to save like 5-6 seconds. So you'll see them both get ready. So once they get the third hit, you'll see them immediately start sliding back. Okay. Oh, so you saw on Ab's screen, there was like a weird little cutscene where it shows Mario over there, and then he's also going into the stage at the same time, which also triggers a cutscene. Alright, I'm getting some pretty beautiful looking movement there. Okay, Lingomaniac opting for the Y turn instead of going up on the side. Okay. You'll also see them ground pound on ropes when they dive out. So that's because when you dive onto a rope, it'll make you grab on instead of being able to jump off it again. So they ground pound, but that's make you stand up instead. So it is faster to ground pound right there. Alright, and this is the second time you'll see PD. Ab's heading into that stage now. Alright, let's see how good Ab's RNG is for this. You don't want to see you don't want PD to go over the wall. That's the worst RNG you can get. Not sure if anyone's getting it. Alright, so far by Ab, he's getting some pretty good RNG. Okay. So far his RNG looks good. Ab getting the second most optimal path. Alright, and that's the second hit for Ab, I believe. Oh, it looks like Lingomaniac's getting the perfect RNG. As long as this is tornado-less, this will be great. Alright. As long as PD doesn't go over the wall, that's good. That's gonna be the most optimal RNG. And it looks like he got it. Yeah, that's great. As long as it's not tornado-less, that's perfect PD. Commentator, yeah. There's the... Well, one tornado isn't bad either. I hate when that happens. Yeah. When the ropes force you on and you're trying to ground pound PD there. PD can kind of be a pain. Alright, and we're gonna see Ab go and do Gelato Skip now. Gelato Skip is the first skip in the game. First big skip, I should say. It's gonna let you skip almost all of Gelato. You get the 8th shine, and that unlocks the 7th, which is the Shadow Mario. Which means we'll only see 2 shines in Gelato Beach. Which is a shame, because that is my favorite world. Okay, so, oh, that's actually not bad. Sometimes when you do that trick, you slide, and it keeps your momentum during that cutscene. Sometimes if you clip into the lighthouse, it'll push you right back out and send you farther back. All worlds are necessary for advancement. You just need the 7th shine of each world. So, with the skip Ab's about to do, he's gonna skip straight to the 8th shine. By getting... So, the 8th shine is in every single level of this world. It's just not accessible by regular means until the 8th shine, where you need to bring a giant watermelon over. Oh, he's going for the cool strats. So you... sorry. And then you have a watermelon, and then you bring it down, and then the guy will give you the shine. But with this trick, it's allowing you to skip and clip right into the 8th shine, which unlocks all of the other levels, which allows you just to skip straight to 7. So with what Lingomaniac did, he got a necessary angle to have the coconut push him down while running forward, and that allowed him to clip through the roof and clip just straight into the little container and grab the 8th shine. Ab also getting the quick kill on Shadow Mario as well. That's really nice. And also doing just a little bit of swag, making the camera turn to a different angle. You do that by rotating it. rotating the camera when pressing Y. Alright, Ab getting a pretty good early shine gate as well. Want to do a just a regular spin jump off this side, and then do a Y turn, which is just by pressing Y and churning, and it'll change your momentum. And then you wall slide against wall jump and get up there. Lingo also getting the nice momentum spin jump off the roof, saving a little bit of time. So this is the second, this is another pretty RNG stage. It's just where the chomplets want to spawn. So far, Abs looks like he has some pretty good RNG. So another difference between the Japanese and English version is you can hover spray the chain chomplets, whereas in the NTCU version you cannot hover spray. So hover spraying is where you just spray them with your hover nozzle. And the benefits of that is that when you do the rollout, you can spray them down at the same time and immediately grab onto their tail. Then you'll see them pause right there to get rid of the text box and have the shine spawn. So this is the second stage. This is kind of more of an auto-scroller, just because you can't get the shine till El Pantissimo gets there. So there's no really crazy movement stuff in this stage. So that's a good example of the momentum. He was running up the tree a lot faster than he normally would. That's because when he rolled out, he was on top of a incline, which for whatever reason makes it so that you have a much faster running speed. Ab's now heading to one of my favorite stages, Pianta 3. You'll see him take a little damage there so that it can run across the lava and get to that pole. Ooh, that's not what you want to see. Hopefully he can recover there. Get back on the box. Oh, looks like he did recover. You can't skip any worlds. You have to play the 7th shine of each world to get the Shadow Mario chase. Once you get all of those shines, it unlocks Corona Mountain, which allows you to go and beat the final boss, Bowser. It's just we can skip straight to the 8th shine of Gelato. So I guess technically you skip that world, but you still have to play 2 levels of it. And looks like Ab gets the best RNG for that that stage as well. You want the chain chomp to pick the leftmost path. From right to left it goes worst RNG. No other worlds have equivalent skips. I guess Pianta, you get to skip getting Yoshi early, which is just nice for speed, I guess, because you don't have to go to Pinna the world after and unlock Yoshi and come back. or just go and do pinup before Pianta. It makes the whole, I believe it saves like 5-10 seconds getting Yoshi skip. Looks like the Chain Chomp didn't want to cooperate with him and go straight into the pool. And it looks like Lingo gets the worst RNG. Like I said, right to left has the worst RNG. But it's not a big time detriment. So this upcoming stage is Yoshi Skip, the skip that I was just talking about. It saves you from going to Pinna and grabbing Yoshi, which is nice. So you'll see him clip into a tree, and then once he clips into the tree, he'll grab onto a little mushroom thing. Not sure what it's called. Just a mushroom platform, I guess. And then he'll clip into the stage underneath the yellow goop, which only Yoshi can get rid of. I would go on getting the safety life. That's always nice. So for some reason, that tree just doesn't have a hitbox in like this small little area that lets you walk through it. And then you'll see him grab on, slide down a little bit, and try and flip into that green little mushroom, which is the entrance to Yoshi, to the secret. Let's see if he can get the fast cycle or Ramal cycle. And it looks like Lingo got the clip. Nice. Hopefully he can get Ramal cycle here. It's just getting the last Pianta in the right place. He walks around that whole thing. And it's kind of annoying. It takes quite a while if you don't get it early. Ooh. Okay. Oh, man, that gave me a heart attack right there. Looked like Lingo88 had a bad angle. So the reason they bounce on their head there is to make sure that he doesn't stop there, because he can stop at that weird little segment where the platform is cut in half, or he can stop at the corner right there. They just passed. So they bonked on his head to make sure that he doesn't stop. Right, I believe App got the early unlock. This stage is just helping the Piantas out of the goop. So what's weird about this stage is that the male and female Piantas have different times getting out of the goop. The female Pianta will get out much faster, whereas the male Pianta has a longer time just getting out of the goop. So far, they both look like they're doing pretty good. Alright. Pretty good times by both of them. Okay, Ab heading to Shine 7, and then he'll be done with that world. Looks like Ab didn't get the fast kill that he wanted. Alright, let's see if Lingomaniac can get the fast kill. Oh, cool. Ab's heading to do Honey Skip, which is a cutscene skip that saves about 10 seconds. You'll see him jump and clip into the roof of this building. Ooh, doesn't quite get it. And then you land on the edge of that building where there's a little safe spot that you can stand on, because whenever you're out of bounds, it'll kill you if you stand there for like 2 or 3 seconds, I believe. That cutscene's only 10 seconds, so it's not worth it giving it a second try. Once you mess up once, it's best to move on to do the cutscene. Looks like Lingomaniac is just opting not to do the honey skip at all, which is respectable as well. It's a pretty hard trick to do. You have to die on the right frame as opening up the cutscene.
That is Peanut Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
Alright, we're gonna see another cutscene skip in the first level pinup. It's just gonna slide past these 2 poles and then exit area, and that should load up the right place. It'll send him talking to that man right there. And then we'll see a second cutscene skip where they'll leave area after they finish the boss. So right after you cross those 2 poles, you can basically exit area, and it'll send you talking right to that old man, which will send you on the roller coaster. Alright, Ab finishing up the boss right there. Alright, that's 1. That's 2. Hopefully we can get the 3rd hit there. Yeah, and you saw Ab get the exit area there. Okay, as soon as there's fire on the ground, you can exit area and skip that cutscene, which is like a minute long. If you do it too early, it sucks the worst, because it'll send you all the way back to the entrance of the level, and if you do that, then you have to do the whole boss fight over again, which really sucks. I've seen it happen twice in just from these races. It's not something that you want to have happen to you. Now we're gonna see them both do mole, or hopefully both get mole skip, where instead of having to throw the bombs back at the mole, it will just send them straight into the level. Like Ab got a pretty decent mole skip, sorry I didn't say anything. And Lingomaniac gets a really nice mole skip as well. So as he's going down, he has no hitbox. So far he looks pretty good. He hasn't really lost that much time. I mean, they both kinda didn't get Yoshi skip the first time, but they didn't fall, so it wasn't a big deal. They really haven't lost a lot of time here. Oh, seriously? Thanks, Turkey Man. The first cutscene of Pinna is 1 minute, and the second is 2 minutes long. Yeah, so if you mess up that second cutscene, it's a lot worse. Because either you have to deal with a 2-minute cutscene, or you have to redo the whole level. But it's super hard. The first cutscene skip is almost free. Once you learn how to do it, you don't really mess up on it anymore. I mean, it has a super easy visual cue. Just everything's about it easy. Alright, now they're both doing red coin shines with a Pinna Park. A lot of people's least favorite stage. I'd say almost everybody hates this stage that I've seen. Personally, though, I like it a little bit currently, just because I've gotten the text down. But a lot of people just don't like it because it's, I don't know, people just don't like Pinna. There's something about Pinna that most people don't like. And so far they're both getting really good Pinnas. There's some really great movement by both of them. Looks like Lingo Master is choosing to climb up there instead of the other one. Yeah, no problem. Oh, someone in chat. So their PBs are Lingo Master has a 129.36 for any percent, and Ab has 123.34. Alright, so with this stage, they're both unlocking Yoshi here. So after this, we'll either see them do 5YG or 3YG. It just depends on the stage they're doing it in. It stands for Early Yoshi Go Round, which means you skip 5, the 5th shine. It looks like both of them going for a, Oh, that was actually almost a 1 cycle there. I thought that was going to be a 2 cycle. I mean, it is a 2 cycle, but I thought he was going for 2 cycle. 2 cycles respectable. 1 cycle's pretty hard to get. Just depends on how cooperative the turtles want to be. So it looks like it's a pretty... it's like a tie race right now. Alright. And it looks like Ab's going for 3YG instead of 5YG, which is a lot faster. And Lingo's going for the 5YG. The biggest difference here is the speeds of the actual the enemies. And another big difference between the Japanese and English version is with the English version, or the NTCU version, there is a glitch called fruit storage, which allows you to eat a fruit and then immediately dismount, and it'll keep the fruit basically in Yoshi's mouth, which is pretty nice. It saves... it doesn't really... I'm not sure if it saves that much time, but it saves quite a bit, like a small amount. So they need purple, they need to be purple to get the platforms because the color correlates to what the platform is going to do. Purple is going to move forward, pink's going to go up, orange is going to stay still. So they need to be orange to unlock the stage, but they need the purple ones to bring them there. Also, Ab got a really good looking 3YG there. So that this skip lets them skip all of 5, which is nice. Okay, I didn't see One Gun Master get the fruit storage, but it scared me quite a bit. Ab doing that secretly, that secret, be easy. You have to be careful, because if you go off that little green circle platform there, it can apparently cause soft locks, as well as kill you. Yeah, and now that Ab's going to go kill Shadow Mario there. So he's gonna get the just missed the fast kill. And now we'll see Ab head to Rico Harbor. Rico Harbor has some pretty cool movement as well. Looks like he activated the stage from underneath the dock, which is always really cool to see. The cutscene, or not the cutscene, the hitbox extends below it, so it'll allow you to go through the dock and straight into the level. So casually, you'll have to fight the boss that Ab's about to fight 3 times in this run, but you really only fight him twice. Or, you'd only see him fight it 3 times, casually, but since we're doing a speedrun, we're only going to fight him twice. You skip the 3rd time in Noki. Alright, and we see Lingo also going to activate the stage from underneath the harbor. Alright, it'll be interesting to see if either of them go for the blooperless strat in this race. You can either take the blooper and go around the course, or take the blooper and go halfway around the course. I meant to say. Or you can skip almost all of the race. Either way, they take about almost the exact same time. It's only like a 2 or 3 second time save if you go for blooperless. Looks like Ab's going for blooperless entry as well. And it looks like he got it, yeah. That was perfect. And it also looks like Ab is going for the blooperless strat. as long as he gets like a 21, at least it'll be worth it. And yeah, gets a really good time there. 18:55 is what I think I saw. And it looks like Lingo's going for the blooper entrance. Both are respectable choices. Blooperless is kinda blooperless entry. Isn't really hard to do. It's just if you mess up, it makes you lose quite a bit of time. Looks like Lingo's going for the blooper strat. So you'll see him jump across up on that platform and then turn left and basically go through the exact same place that Ab just went through. Because the 2 checkpoints that you need to hit to show that you've gone through the race are at the both corners that they go by. Ab getting a really nice Kate Shines pretty much free once you learn how to do it. Alright. So far it looks like a pretty close race. And now Ab's going to one of the least liked secrets. You'll see why, but it has just a bunch of spinning logs. Pegs on them. Getting a pretty nice entrance into the secret. So far, it looks good. I've had some really nice movement on that so far. Okay. Yeah, that's some really nice movement by Ab there. Okay, and Ab's now going to fight the blooper the second time. This is the last time you'll see him in this run. Ooh, lingomaniac just kidding, not what he wanted there. So far, pretty good movement by both of them as well. Alright, looks like Ab's finishing up the blooper fight. That second try had some really nice movement there. Alright, now looks like Ab is going to go do red coins on the water, which is another stage that involves the blooper. Looks like I have accidentally hit a boat there. Or a wall. Definitely not what he wanted. All right. Looks like Lingo finished up that blooper the last time as well. Now we'll see. Ooh, giving me a heart attack there, Ab. Okay. Looks like Lingomaniac's now gonna do red coins on the water, and Aball just has to do the Shadow Mario on the stage, and he's done with Rico. So a really cool thing about the Shadow Mario for this, just in general, is that when he's running up an incline, he's actually he takes a lot more damage than if he was running on like a flat surface. So you'll see him get a really fast quick kill, like Ab just did. Ab just demonstrated. He'll take significantly more damage when running up an incline. Not sure what in the game, what code caused that, but just an interesting little fact. We're just missing a couple of these coins here. Hopefully it's not gonna give him a bad angle there. Sometimes when it goes back to the focus, okay, good. Focus of the player, it'll give like a weird side angle. Ooh, this not at all what you want to see. That's not good. The purple blooper has the worst handling. And it's always at max speed. Oh, I didn't even know you could jump through that boat. It really sucks for Lingo. It's not at all. That's really bad. Oh, that just sucks. He accidentally got onto another blooper. He jumped a little bit too early and then landed on the probably the worst blooper. Yeah, that clip is really interesting. I mean, it doesn't really have any uses, but that really sucks. Ab now heading over to, I'd say my least favorite secret. Just because of how many cubes and flipping platforms there are. Oh, thanks. Looking a lot more steady here. Thank you, Tidal Wave. I'll try my best. As well as Exoro. I think Exoro's more right. And Ab's finishing up this stage. There was some really good movement by him. Definitely got one of the more optimal paths. Oh, okay, good. Gave me a heart attack. I did not want to see him jump onto a different blooper again. Alright. And we'll see him go and do Shadow Mario and then come back. Yeah. Thanks, Coin Kirby. Alright, heading into 7 of Rico. So now we're finishing up Rico. If you look at the map of how we routed this Super Mario Sunshine, you can see that basically you go around the stages in a circle, which is nice, which is why we leave at 5 of Bianco and head to Gelato, because there's that nice skip there. And then we come back to Bianco later because Serena's super close by. And they'll have to fight a Shadow Mario again to get the Yoshi. Looks like Ab didn't get the fast skill there. That's really unfortunate for him. But he's in the lead, so it's not a... I mean, you definitely don't want to see time loss. In any case. Alright, and then we're gonna see Ab try and get Shadow Mario to run to the left. Yep, that's exactly what he wanted. Because there's a banana super close by, just on that palm tree. Oh, that was really cool. He, with his last shot at Shadow Mario, he did a spam spray, which knocked the banana down. And this is gonna allow access Serena Beach, and we're gonna see some Phanta Manta. So this is a lot of, so from what I hear, a lot of people had nightmares from this stage as a kid that Ab's doing, with the giant manta ray that comes in and goops up the whole island. Let's see if Lingo goes for the spin jump here, or if he takes it safe. Oh yeah, he didn't go for the spin jump, he went for a spin dive instead, which is probably a lot better. So you'll see Ab get up on this hut here so that he can spray. Then he'll jump down and do a bunch of spin. Oh, that's really unfortunate. It didn't break him in half. Oh my gosh. Lingo, stop giving me heart attacks, please. That was absolutely terrifying. I wonder if he meant to do that, or if he did that, like, if that was a recovery. Either way, it was still awesome looking. So once you get all of the big little manta, once you get all of the big manta rays killed, the little manta ray, all the little manta rays will turn purple and come after you, which is really nice. You'll also see that Ab looked at the sunset. There's a reason for that. It's called Y storage. It'll make sure that he's looking towards the shine when the after this little cutscene plays, and that's really nice to have, just because you can, instead of having to turn the camera and everything, you can just go straight for the shine. You'll see a really good example of it in Noki if they go and do the Y storage for the El Pantissimo fight. You'll see Mario do a quick 180. Alright. Getting the banana so that he can ride Yoshi and get into Serena as well. We'll see if he has a 6 Serena. Okay, and now Lingomaniac is getting going to go do Phanta Manta. So a cool thing that was pointed out to me about this stage is that apparently from a top-down view, it actually looks like a GameCube controller. Alright, hopefully make it faster. Where is that? I wonder where the last one went. Oh, there it is. Should be the last big one. So far, it's looking pretty good. So another cool, interesting thing about the difference between the NTCU version of this game and the Japanese version is that when you in the, I believe it's the 5th stage of this, 6th, it's the 6th stage of this world, you have to do like a little goop cleaning up level, and it's a lot nicer to do it in the NTCU version because you only have to clean up 90%, whereas the other one, you have to clean up a lot more. Looks like Ab is finishing, or is going to do, Serena 2. Alright. Looks like Lingo is heading over to do, the, second secret in this game. Or, sorry, not the second, the, first secret in this world. It's on Shine 2. Alright, looks like Ab's on, the 3rd, or the 4th Shine of the game. Probably got banana skip there. Oh no, he's on the 2nd. He's on the, looks like he's on the same Shine that, Lingomaniac's on. Yeah, looks like Lingomaniac's taking it safe instead of doing the, momentum spin jump there. Ooh, that's not what you want to see. That's really unfortunate for him there. So far it's looking good. Hopefully we can get it this time. That sand pyramid can be kind of a bit troubling sometimes. Oh, that's really nice. It, based on what I'm seeing with this timer being red, looks like he, well, actually that's not good, but it looked like he was on PB pace. Hopefully he has some time saved that he can make up. Does anybody have any questions about this run so far? Anything that I can help answer? Alright, looks like Lingo gets the that level done. We'll probably see him do banana skip here. Also known as second Yoshi skip. That's what a lot of people used to call it. And that's probably what I'm gonna start calling it as. It lets you skip grabbing Yoshi in this level. So what you're gonna see Lingo do is he's gonna grab a banana from that little stall with the all the fruits, and then he's gonna go to the top floor and just basically clip through a wall using it. Yes, 43 unlocks Bowser, that's correct. So that's a really cool skip that you can see. Which lets you clip through the wall because it'll push you, it pushes you through. Alright, and we're gonna see Lingo go for a cool skip here. He's gonna jump up on this thing and do a wall kick. Okay, thanks, Fiesel. And then he's going to grab onto the ledge and just clip right through. Skip the whole RNG of the slot machines, which is nice. Ooh, okay, I wasn't sure if he could still make it. So far, some amazing movement by Lingo. Oh, it looks like Lingo's back on TV, and Ab's now fighting King Boo, which is nice. So King Boo is the most I'd say the biggest RNG boss that there is. I mean, his literal gimmick is RNG. It's a slot machine that sends out fruit and stuff, other things as well. Hopefully we'll see them get some good RNG and have no extra cycles. Okay, so far pretty good RNG. Hopefully you won't get any extra cycles. Alright, looks like he's getting one extra cycle. So a cool thing is, you can walk underneath the boo and it'll send him back down, allowing you to skip that cycle. Oh, and fruit, good. Cool, so this will be his second hit. Hopefully he doesn't get any bubbles here. Oh, bubbles are the worst. They'll multiply and then gang up on you. Nothing's worse than having a bunch of bubbles cover up the only red pepper you have left. Okay, now we're gonna go see Lingo clean up Serena Beach. So like I was saying earlier, this in the Japanese version of the game, you have to clean up a lot more goop, and some of the goop will sometimes be invisible as well, which really sucks because you don't know where the goop is, so you have to run around the level spraying, hoping you can get it. Whereas on the NTCU version, which is the one that Lingo's playing, it's nice just because you can clean up a lot less goop. It's about 90% that you have to clean up. But overall, the Japanese version is the fastest version of this game. It has the least amount of loading times. Alright, that's pretty solid, Serena, so far. Okay, hopefully Lingomaniac can get the fast kill on Shadow Mario here. So he's playing on the English version. He's not playing the you have to get a different disc. Alright, looks like Abs and Noki. Yeah. Or he's just part of the NTCU Master Race. The GameCube is region locked. But they're both playing on Wii, which has faster loading times, I believe. And you can unregion lock a Wii. Yep, that's exactly right, Mysteria. You can unregion lock a Wii. Yeah. The Wii loads faster, and it also allows you to unregion lock it, which is why a lot of runners just prefer the Wii over the GameCube. Some players still do GameCube. There's a cool strat called save warping that you can do on the GameCube. It allows you to basically you do Noki before you do Rico, and you do Rico last. So Noki is actually the last world that we'll see before Bowser. So this run is pretty close to being over. So far, he's doing a pretty good job of uncorking the waterfall. Alright, and there's going to be a pretty cool skip here that I'm going to demonstrate. You're going to grab a spring, and then you're going to take it to this corner, and then he's going to clip through the level and go straight to the shrine, which is nice. So this is where you casually fight the blooper monster the third time. But instead, like I said, he's going to grab this spring, head to that corner, toss it, and it'll grow, allowing him to clip straight through, and then he'll dive just right straight to the shine. Looks like Lingo so far is on PP pace, which is nice. Oh no, never mind. I misspoke. Alright, now he's gonna do red coins in a bottle, which is probably my least favorite stage, other than Eel. Just because it has some weird movement. I don't know why they put this in the game, but I mean, I know why they put the red coins in a bottle and they put the Eel fight back to back. It's to demonstrate how Eel's gonna work. It'll give you like a little taste of the movement so that you can go and fight the boss. But it's still just like a weird thing to introduce at the very end of the game. Because you won't see this kind of movement at all again in the entire game. They did the same thing with Corona and the boat. There's only one place to do the boat, and that's in that's gonna be in Noki. Alright, looks like Lingo's now gonna head over to go do Eel. It'll be interesting to see if he gets if he goes for Six Tooth or not. Six Tooth is really hard to do, but with their PBs, I'd assume that they at least try and go for it. So Six Tooth is where you get 6 teeth in one little bit, rather than the regular 5 tooth strat. I mean, 5 tooth is also pretty hard to get as well, and 6 tooth is just even harder on top of that. But it'd be nice to see. It also looks like Ab got tooth damage there when doing eel, which is cool. It allows you to skip the whole little cutscene where it'll send you all the way. It'll send you up. And then you have to fall back down while watching the shine. It is quite a bit of time. Looks like he might be able to get 6 tooth here. So far he's doing an awesome job. Oh, looks like he's going for 5 tooth. So the reason he dipped a little bit farther down there. He's gonna go back inside the mouth and try and get him to close it so that he stays up and allows you to get another tooth. Normally he'd go back down, do a weird spinny attack where he sends bubbles at you. Alright, looks like he got the cutscene, which means he's gonna be sent up quite a bit. And then after this is the second time you'll see El Pantissimo. And the last time. Because after that, we only have 2 stages left. And then Bowser. Alright, looks like he's heading to go to the El Pantissimo fight. So this is where you'll get a pretty good idea of what Y storage is, as long as they do it. So he's gonna look at a certain direction, and then once he's done talking to El Pantissimo, it will show you what is going on. It'll flip Mario around. Alright. Looks like he's just messing around there while waiting for El Pantissimo to get there. Alright, it looks like he's not going for the Y storage. But you'd see Mario do a 180. Alright, and right after this we'll see Choky 6 is what a lot of people like to call it, since it's I'd say the hardest secret. And it's right at the end of the run. Okay, so far his movement looks good. Okay, it looks like Ab's heading to Corona. Yeah, it looks like he's going for a ham cycle right now, which is the fastest cycle you can get in the stage. I don't think he can make it now. He might be able to still get blue cycle. Looks like he's not going for hand. So far his movement looks pretty good on the stage. No pyro kick. Pyro kick is where you will kick off of the yellow spinny platform at the end there. Ooh, okay. That dive. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me there. Looks like Ab's having a pretty good run. I'm gonna guess like a 125. Alright, and Lingomaniac is following up pretty close. This is the last stage he has to do before Corona Mountain. And he gets the fast kill. Although for whatever reason Shadow Mario didn't want to talk to him there. As long as Lingo doesn't choke here, it might be a PB for him. If he goes for fast Corona. Looks like his time is 1:25:35. And that's a GG. Ooh, that is really unfortunate for Lingo. I don't think he can PB anymore. No problem, Ab. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, Ab. It's not a problem. Good run, though. Okay. Ooh, alright. Give me heart attacks, Lingo. Can you get the backup strats? Aw, that really sucks for Lingo. Alright, looks like Ab got a 1:25:32. It's really nice of Super Mario Sunshine makers to include a shine right at the beginning of Corona. And the boat physics in this game are not the best. Might be worthwhile for Lingo to go and learn speedboat. According to most speedrunners, it's a lot easier to control than it is for the other one. Oh, okay. than it is to control regular casually. Alright, we're gonna see rocket storage here. That's one rocket, that's two, and he's good.
The water's great.
Alright, now Lingo has to go through this.
Papa. Come on in, Mama.
Hopefully he doesn't get gooped right at the end, that would really suck.
I think not.
Either way, this is still a pretty good run for him.
You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario, how dare you disturb my family vacation?
So far, so good. Definitely not be the best to be gooped here. Yeah, that'd be awesome if you want to hop into the Discord. As well as Lingo once he's done. Have a quick interview. Alright, and that's 1:32:14. Pretty solid time. So yeah, Ab and Lingo, if you want to get into the Discord, I can do a quick interview. GG Lingo, that was pretty awesome.
Mario, was I assist?
Mario, look.
Yeah, now we just gotta wait for the admins to drag Ab and Lingo in here. Then I can give them a quick interview.
Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo!
Yeah, rip Flood. It's Speed Gaming 2. Join the waiting room and then you can drag him in there. So yeah, if you can just head into the waiting room, Trey will drag you in. No, it's not. You can get in there. You just can't speak technically, but once the admin drag you in, it's fine. Can you not get an app? Are you joining the speed gaming Discord or the SMS 2018 Any Percent Discord? Ab. Because you need to go to the waiting room under the commentary. Right. Hey, Lingo.
Hey.
All right.
There we go. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Perfect.
I can hear you. Cool.
Sweet. All right, Ab. How'd you feel about your run?
I was very nervous going into it. All in all, about as well as I expected. I was just a couple minutes off my PB, and that was good enough to get the victory today.
Yeah, I saw that. It was a pretty good run by both of you. How'd you feel, Lingam?
That was actually not a bad run. I did choke hard in a few places, but I'm still okay with this. I mean, yeah, I was a little nervous coming into this, but like this is actually the first time I've ever participated in a speedrunning tournament or raced on SRL, so a little bit of nervousness at first, but that went away pretty quickly.
Yeah. You were on. Were you on PB pace for most of the run?
For about half of it, I would say.
Yeah, it looked like all the way up until like Rico, you were on PB pace, and that was pretty
good.
Yeah, Rico was where things started to fall apart. Like, it was Rico's 6. That, like, yeah, I've grabbed another blooper when trying to shine before.
That's the worst. I actually died in Rico's 6 this run. Right at the beginning, I grabbed the first coin and then I crashed into a pole.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah, that was the weirdest clip I've ever seen, where you clipped into the boat.
That has never happened to me before.
Yeah.
I'm not even... Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that happened, but, like, I was too flabbergasted to be angry.
Yeah, it was just insane. I thought like you knew that clip for a second. I was like, whoa, that's a really cool thing.
I did not.
Yeah, it was just like one of those weird things that like SMS will do. They'll just throw a weird glitch at you sometimes.
Yeah, every game is gonna have its quirks. SMS has no shortage of them.
It really sucks that you grabbed the purple one too. Probably would have been better if you accidentally grabbed the yellow because it has the best handling.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, oh shoot, can I salvage this?
Yeah.
And nope.
It sucks when you die and you're in a secret as well, because you go back to the plaza and you have to re-enter. It's a lot slower.
Yeah. Because when you're down in secret, it just puts you right back at the beginning.
Then there was also the giant meme that was Serena 2 for me, like dying twice near the end. Like I
that
don't know what
sucks.
happened there. That was, I don't know if it was just the onset of panic or what.
When you're on the last little thing that goes across the final gap, it's kind of like nerve-wracking because you're waiting like 5 seconds until you can do the jump, and all you can do is like think about like, oh, if I miss the jump, I die right at the end, So yeah, it's nervous for sure. I died twice as well on that shine, but it was towards the beginning, so I didn't lose as much time.
Yeah, I saw that you. It looked like you just hopped off on accident.
Yeah, no, I did. My spin jump angle, it was just a poor angle, fell off, but it's all good. Didn't game over. That was the main thing. I really didn't want to game over. That was close. I finished with 2 lives at the end.
Yeah, I think I had 3, but I also grabbed an extra safety life in Pianta 5 while I was on my way to the entrance.
Yeah, it looks like both of you got the safety one up there.
I did that one as well. It really only costs you like 2 seconds, and so it's well worth it in my opinion in like a race setting.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And then I went for honey skip as well, but I didn't clip into the building, and so I abandoned it. And so that's another way to save a life, I guess. That one's like 10 seconds though if you don't do honey skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know honey skip, so
It's actually not too difficult. But yeah, I'm sure there's safer time saves to learn first.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A big part of it is just not making really dumb mistakes.
That's the biggest thing at this stage, is like consistency. So like you can be good at the game, but like if you're not consistent, you're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah. So I saw Lingo, you went for 5YG instead of 3YG. Was there a reason for that?
Because I never learned 3YG. I've only done 5YG.
Makes sense.
Fair enough.
I was wondering if you were going for safer strats for the skip, or if you just hadn't learned it yet.
Yeah, I just hadn't learned 3YG.
Okay. Makes sense. I haven't learned 3YG or 5YG at all either, so.
Yeah, I think it was... I forget exactly when it was when I said, okay, I should learn EYG at some point. Like, I guess as far as the number of runs that I've done, it's like fairly recent. I don't remember what my PB was when I first learned EYG. But yeah, it's like... It wasn't too long ago as far as number of runs.
Okay. It was awesome. It was an awesome race from both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it was really cool and fun to commentate.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Glad you had fun with that.
Yeah, I love commentating. All right. Sounds pretty good. I'll just
I
skip the,
don't have any other comments.
I don't have any.
Neither do I.
Other questions, really.
So Lingo, you play Cantaloupe next. Is that correct? In bracket.
Yeah.
All right. I wish you luck with that.
I'm gonna need it.
All right. Okay, and it looks like the next match is going to be tomorrow, or not tomorrow. No, it is. Sorry, there's only 28 days in this month. Yeah, 28 days.
Not a leap year.
February is weird.
Yeah, it's always hard to remember. So tomorrow, it's going to be Samurai Man versus LinkFan21, and that's...
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That should be good.
LinkFan's like an old school player, kind of. Not old school, and obviously Sammy has like a lot of pedigree as well. But yeah, that should be a good race.
Yeah, that should be a really good race.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. And that's going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and if you guys want to follow us on Twitch, I will post the links down below.
Super cool.
I love the little double horns on the little mic, just because I go by Lord Satan
It
81.
kind of like fits you. Yeah.
I know. I was like, this only fits me, and it looks like I got it special, but I totally
Just
didn't.
for you. Yeah.
Yep. All right, that was awesome. I'm gonna hop off and go to sleep now.
All right.
All right, have a good
I
night.
should do that too. But yeah. Take
Okay.
care.
I mean,
Good
it's
luck
still
on
like
your
10
next
p.m. where I am,
respective races.
so I'll probably be up for a while. But anyway, have a good night, you two.
Yep.
Yep.